Akanksha and Abhinay. We have known each other for 10 years now. We met at medical college and now we are married. He loves traveling and I have learned to develop a taste for it. This is us relocating after spending a decade in Bangalore. But before that, we decided to take a road trip. Yes, our own special South Indian road trip. And this is how it all began, jotting every single detail down in my diary, keeping in mind the travel restrictions amidst the pandemic. So our first stop was Bandipur Tiger Reserve, but before reaching our resort, we reached this beautiful marigold field and the owners were kind enough to let us in and click some pictures. Stay at Bandipur, we decided to stay at the very picturesque Serai Bandipur. The next day, we woke up in the wee hours of the morning to take this jeep safari and see what Bandipur is famous for. Yes, the tigers. We did spot a lot of wildlife. What we were really excited was to spot the big cats. All of a sudden, we heard this sound. We were told that it was one of the alarm calls by the birds. And the next moment we saw a lot of wild gores moving in a particular direction. It very much looked like they were moving away from danger. They are all looking that side.
They are all looking in a particular direction.
We spotted the paw marks of the tiger and we were eagerly waiting to spot one. We waited for a really long period of time, but at last we had to move away from the jungle. The next day we set out for Kabini and we were really excited to stay at the Evolve Back Kabini. Moving from Bandipur to Kabini, so here we are at Kabini and we are at the Evolve Back Kabini. So I'm really excited to introduce you to our pool reserve villa. Please come in. So as we enter, we have this nice big pool which is temperature controlled and we have the jacuzzi. So let me take you inside the villa. So this is the living room area. There's a cute place where you can have your coffee. There's this place for sitting. There's a courtyard out there and they have placed many things for us. I don't know where to start from. There's this RO purifier system for our drinking water. They have placed cookies and they have placed dry fruits. They have locally made sweets and fresh fruits. decided to take a jeep safari across the Kabini river. The resort arranged for the safari really well. We were transported to the other side of the river in a boat, from where we were taken into the jungle in a secured vehicle. It was really beautiful. It had just rained and the forest showed all different shades of green. Suddenly our vehicle was stopped. Well, can you spot anything? I couldn't until I was given a pair of binoculars and I spotted a leopard. Yes, we all spotted a leopard and she was gorgeous. She was lazing around with all her glory. And there was this creepy sensation. Are we always surrounded by the big cats and we never spot them? All of a sudden, our view was obstructed by this gang of guys totally camouflaged with the jungle with heavy camera gear. Anyways, my day was made by spotting a wild cat and I thought I was really lucky that I could do that, and we made our way back to the resort.